them on your chest, better get it off. Let me know when it's almost over now, almost over now. You had plenty.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, the first of 3 on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Buffalo Bills.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. And off we go in Western New York. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of
They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, hold.
Allen for the throw on 1st and 10. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. And some good blocking. Springing it. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's got his man, that's Kincaid. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain
His
of
first catch of the
23
wild card
yards.
game, and good for a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
The first down pass. Cleveland Burrow on the tackle. Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Allen. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
That's another Bills first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Alert! Round 80! Here we go.
Here's Cook. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. James Cook. Touchdown, Bills.
And we've seen this offense play at such a high level all season, Mike. There's no reason to expect anything different here in the playoffs. And now they can continue to let this crowd get into the game, turn the game over to their defense, let them play with a lead, at home with the home crowd, and you're feeling really good about how the rest of this game could play out.
Tyler Bass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, push him down to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready, run! Set. Ready, set.
First carry here for Omarion Hampton. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
At the 30-yard line. Gives it pick up with 6. Brings up second and 4.
They'll go again with Hampton.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Ready, run!
We'll try to run for it with Hampton. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
A 2-yard gain.
They do go for it. It's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. As this defense too loose there. Gain a nice scene on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's first and 10.
64 yards. That's another Chargers first down. A gain of 16 yards.
From the gun, it's
First
Herbert.
down, Chargers.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's in! Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Chargers.
Touchdown, Chargers.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Two first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
5 wide. Ready, go!
From the gun, Josh Allen. left sideline. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Big play there for the Bills. And even 30 yards. Throwing now. Allen here on first down. That is close. What a throw. Touchdown, Buffalo.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here's Darius Davis to return it. Uh-oh. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Another run here with Hampton. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Here we go on fourth down with Herbert. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Turnover on downs.
A run out of the gun with Cook. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the Chargers' 20-yard line.
1 quarter in the books in round one of these AFC playoffs. 14-7 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll try again. It's second and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's a third and 10.
Hey, home. 6. 180. Right now, boys. What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And we try to swing it outside. intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
Now Herbert. Coming underneath here for Hampton. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Five wide.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9.
What's up?
From the gun, here is Allen. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 9 yards.
Trying to get into Dalton Kincaid there. 3rd down coming up.
Round 80. Look out.
From the gun. Throw here for Allen. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. That's taken in. And he is going to have the Bills' 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
7 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Throwing again is Allen. And he'll be taken down. They got him. Sacked at the 50-yard line. Cleveland Ferrell, former 4th overall pick of the Raiders, gets in there for the sack. To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. That's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Bills. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Davis now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Davis on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
Throwing now is Herbert. Now, deep ball for London. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Here's a third down and 4. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. Now, deep ball for London. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. That is a big return. He's finally tackled right near midfield.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus, and that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
46-yard line.
From the 46, here's second and 4. From the gun, it's Allen. Now, he'll air one out. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Look out!
Allen gonna throw. That's over the middle and to take it in. He's got it. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
This is part 2. To the goal line and in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. Now pass to tack on the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bills add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
To kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, here comes Davis. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
That one is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Chargers the first down.
He'll get this out to the left flat. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
11 more yards. That's another Charger.
On the ground, Hampton. And he'll get forward for about a yard. T.J. Sanders there to make the play.
Brings up second and 8.
Perfect. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Drake London. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Kicker now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Chargers are able to cut into the deficit.
Chargers 14.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And now flags come in. This kickoff goes out of bounds. Special teams with a mistake on the kickoff. They'll run straight ahead with Clark. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Here's a second and 9.
319! Go!
He'll get this out wide. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Marks him at the 48-yard line.
That's good for a Bills.
It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Bills first
First
down.
and 10 at the 48-yard line.
What? What's that?
On play action, Allen. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make it play. And it's second down.
It leads to second and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
56, 56! Go!
Again, it's Allen to the air. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Khalil Shakir, the intended target.
Second down
And that will lead to a second down.
Middle. What's the bet? 319! What's that?
Throwing again, it's Allen. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is a Dafe Owe. Getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6. And it's third down. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. So Sean McDermott going to send on the field goal unit now. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
first down, it's Hampton. And they finally get him down. Good gain on the ground, but hold everything. Maybe a reason he got so free. Big Bernard Ryman couldn't hide there. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play.
13 yards on the pickup. Brings up second down.
From the gun, it's Herbert.
26-yard line.
Working mid on him, get it complete to McConkey. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Here's Hampton. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. TJ Sanders there to make the play. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Right side, hauled in by McConkey. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Shotgun snap, we would give it to Hampton. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He is brought down at the 28-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Left side, catch made by McConkey. Oh, the elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Chargers first down.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Forced out wide. He's got it at the 3. And a big collision there. Down near the goal line. Keeps him out of the end zone. And he'll take it on in. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, L.A.
Touchdown, Chargers.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
So now Herbert and the Chargers will go for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Herbert to the air again. To the end zone. It's intercepted.
The two-point attempt is...
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Throwing now. Allen here on first down. Quick throw, taken in. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup.
Second and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 31-yard line.
They run out of the gun. It's Cook. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. That's a gain
They'll look
of
to
6.
pick this up
Brings
third
up
and a yard.
And 1.
Allen will throw. Going up top. He's got it. And he will score again. Touchdown, Bills. Saving his best for the playoffs. His This kick is good. And the Bills will extend this third quarter lead.
Chargers 20. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Davis now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On first down, Herbert. Now, deep ball for London. A dive, but too far out in front of us. Incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
To throw is Herbert. To the sideline. That is caught, but he's out of bounds. They tried to get him into space, coming out of the backfield, but instead it's incomplete and third down.
Yards to go.
Now it's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Chargers first down. A gain of 26 yards.
Now Herbert again. Now deep ball for London. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Herbert to the air again. This one intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Cook, running left. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yard.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Give them 27, and it's first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
You know, once he broke the pocket, Mike, I actually thought he was just going to call his own number and become a runner. I thought he had some green grass out in front of him to take it in, but he decides to put it in the air instead and falls incomplete.
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
That's into traffic, but taken in. The offense will stay out trying to get this final yard. It is 4th and goal. He'll try it now with Cook. And he barrels his way into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on 4th and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
Return, here comes Davis. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Herbert now on 1st down. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Throwing now is Herbert. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Bills take over first.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
What's that?
Play action now, and here's Allen. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Odafe Owe bursting in and recording the sack.
At the 48-yard line.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Quickly to Shakir on the RPO. And it'll be brought down as we tip towards the end of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Third and 11.
What's that?
From the gun, it's Allen. Flush to his right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
A 57-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Davis now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
15 yards on the
So,
play.
first and 10 here now at the 38.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Herbert out to his right. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Chargers first down. First and 10.
Herbert now on first down. Now, deep ball for London. That is hard. And he's in. Drake London. Touchdown, Los Angeles. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
So now Herbert and the Chargers will go for two.
The Chargers will line up
On
for
the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for two doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Five wide. What's that?
On the carry, it's Cook. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get 18 on that one. First down, Buffalo.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Half 85.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
First and 10 at the
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead?
To the pylon, he's in. Connie Wilson. Touchdown, Bills. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
26. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. Oh, yeah. And His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And really the story of the day for this offense, Mike, is it's just been far too many self-inflicted wounds. You're not going to overcome being reckless with the ball, inconsistent with the passing game, and beat teams in the NFL. It's just not going to happen, and the bad day at the office just continues. He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 32-yard line.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. Moving outside the pocket. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Passes kick is good. And the Bills will add one more onto their big lead.
Chargers 26. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. He's going to try it here again. That is brought in. And he's into the end zone yet again. Drake London. Touchdown Chargers. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So now Herbert and the Chargers will go for 2. That is hot. And they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
For the Chargers.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
A run up the middle with Cook. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Once again, it's Cook. Has some room inside the 30. And he's got another one. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Chargers, 34. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This returnable from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Set. Black 80, black. Hey, easy. We got orange.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Now, deep ball for London. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
The Bills take over first and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Round 80. What's that?
On first and 10, it's Cook. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
A carry for Cook. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. Clock is stopped. 55 seconds remaining here in the game.
Half 85. Round 80. What's that?
On third down, it's Allen. He's got it at the 3. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Alert, push, alert, push. 180. Look out.
He'll find Shakir open right side. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point try by Bass. He's got it. And the Bills add on to their already sizable lead.
Bills 76, Chargers 34.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return, here comes Davis. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Left side, catch made by McConkey. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
On first down, Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup with 5 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to bring up a third down. Throwing again, Herbert. Going for it all. He's got it! And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 19.
Here we go. One final play. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. So it's a win here for the Bills. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home as the number 2 seed. That means right back here next weekend as they'll host a game in the divisional round. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.